How do you sum up how that one got away from you in the third?
Well, why it got away from us is we didn't finish well enough to extend the lead in the second. Even the chances in the third, we're off net too often with our chance. That's happening a lot lately for us. And high tonight for some reason. Jack scored 2 goals, a foot off the ice, but we're missing high. A lot of opportunities. We had a 2-on-0. We don't get a shot on net. There's just some. We got to finish better. That's part of it if we're going to give up 4. So if you're going to work back, don't give up 4. For not scoring. So it's got to equate one way or the other. So. And that's a little bit our penalty kill tonight. Didn't get the job done. We didn't get a couple clears when we had a chance on the second goal. It gave them life. We didn't get the save. Got through our goaltender. 2 of their power play goals. So there's some of that's involved too, right? I think there's a lot of responsibility to go around, and we'll get back to work tomorrow and see if we can fix it.
I know it came at your guys' expense tonight, but Jonathan Quick picked up win number 400. You coached him obviously on the Cup team, and I guess just what can you say about the goaltender and person he is and that accomplishment?
I love the guy. He was great for us. He came in late, deadline. We didn't really know where he'd be. I think it was through Columbus from LA, and we weren't sure, where his mindset would be. And spent his whole career in one place, and he came in. He was fantastic. Hardest working guy on the ice every day. Guys love competing against him in practice. He played games and helped us win, but he was around more for the other goalies in the playoffs, Brossoit than Hill, and I think he had a big effect on calming them down. He's been through it before. So even though I'm not sure if he even played a minute for us in the playoffs, but he was big for our team. So that tells you what type of guy he is right there. And so I'm glad he got to. I just said hello to him. I'm glad he's still playing because he didn't know at that time what would happen. He's close to home now. His family's out this way, so worked out really well for him. We're a short time with us. We're certainly pleased to have him.
Just the 2 new additions, Lavoie and Saad. How do you think they played so far?
I thought Sad was fine. I have to look at it closer. Had a couple of looks. Lavoie, puck was following him. Really had opportunities to score tonight. Something he has done well at lower levels. So unfortunately, wasn't able to capitalize. And but that's good. They have chances, right? That's step one. And then hopefully the next time you get them, you're able to finish. But I thought they were both good.
Jack said in the dressing room that this is frustrating. When that's coming out of the dressing room, is that a good sign that they're hopefully going to turn things around?
I don't know. Frustrating is the most useless emotion you can have, right? So I never like to hear that, to be honest. If there's another word, if he was like pissed off or go through it, I prefer to hear that, like tired of losing or things like that. Frustrating usually means you're not focused on what you need to do, and he is. I mean, he's been great for us.
Maybe he was using that word.
I think yes, and I get it, right? Because it's an easy word to use, but I've always felt that that's not a good emotion to play on. But there's a little bit of some guys have been offensively in a slumber for us for a while. We need to get going, right? That's a little bit of what's going on. We need some guys to. Every night it's got to be different people, right? Like their top guys were all over the score sheet in the third period. That's going to happen, right? That's what they're paid to do, and our guys will certainly do that. But there's some guys throughout the lineup, a goal here or there from, I wouldn't say an unlikely source. Maybe the guy you're not thinking of is what gets you on winning streaks. And then the huge saves when you need it so that the momentum doesn't start building. That's the other thing, right? So we got to, as I said, we got to get both of those squared away, to be perfectly honest. You don't always need them in the same night, but you need one or the other usually, and we didn't get either tonight.
You think you did good things, Bruce, through 2 periods? Seemed like you controlled most of the game.
Well, it certainly felt that way, that we never seemed like we're in trouble, and then we're in trouble, and we take a penalty, and as I said, that's an important time of the game because they're going to have life then, right? They haven't done much, and it's like, okay, all we got to do is have one good power play here, and we're right back in the game. So it was disappointing we weren't able to take care of the puck in that situation. It looked like we were going to get it out, get fresh legs. And then they got some life from that. And, what was the third goal was Miller got the second one, didn't he, on the power play? Yeah, it's a breakup below the goal line. We have first touch, right? We got to be a little cleaner on that one. It happens. We got some good looks from breakouts with our forecheck. But, yeah, you got to sort of get the you know, to get the game back in your favor. I don't think anybody was panicking or felt we weren't playing well enough to do it. It just happened, and then all of a sudden now it's like you look up, it's 3-2. Now they're okay. We got 5 minutes to go to win a hockey game, and it sure looked like that's what they wanted to do. Right, once that point came, it was like okay, and they got physical, and a big hit on Petro and puck battles, and we weren't able to generate much. A couple of looks here or there, but not enough to tie the game.